It's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Browns nothing. Dan Bailey to kick
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him. So they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Third and long for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
Now a run with Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
At the 50-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Again, it's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Throwing on first down, Cook. And he's going to let it go deep. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 16. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that is incomplete here. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Mayfield now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And again, it's Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's complete. Hooper And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
46-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off around the 27. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Down back at the 32.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another carry now for Madison. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Britton Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is taken at the 15. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Good shot. So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to let it go deep. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing, Cook. And he's going to let it go deep. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He made they try and run for this. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
One last shot for Mayfield here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.